What's up, guys? Today is a good day. I say that for many reasons. I've got a lot of work done on the E30. It's looking really good. But I got a beautiful package in the mail today. And money shot. Ooh! Oh yeah. Here we go. Proud to announce I have BC coils. Now this is actually my first set of coils ever on any car, and I picked these up honestly because I found them on the SCP Euro site and they were a good price. These are not top of the line coils. These are good street coils. There's a big distinction. People can use these for race and people use these for drift events all the time. You can take these tracking and it'll be okay. But these are not purpose-built track coils. Don't mistake it, because there is a difference. These are good quality coils. They cost around $1,000 for a full set, but they include things like camber plates, 32-way adjustment, all that good stuff. So they're sort of a mid-range coil, and I think they'll suit the E30 for my purposes beautifully. Rear spring, it keeps the stock geometry. It's not a true coilover in the rear, but without bracing the rear strut tower, you can't really take a true coilover. Here we go, we got a front. This has a complete camber plate. It's all already finished. These are the weld-in style. Without converting to the E36 spindles, you have to weld it in, which is not a big deal. I'll take them off, I'll cut them down, I'll take them to Troy's, we'll weld them. Make a day of it. It's not a big deal. Pretty excited. I just ran the given SCP Euro specs. These are 8K front, 8K rear. Firm, but not too firm. This is where it's a little interesting. Now, some of you say, okay, BC Racing, it's a decent coil, you know. They'll probably last a little while. But let's say they don't. Let's say I run them really hard and I end up fucking them up. I end up breaking them after about a year or so or whatever. I don't even know. That's the interesting part. This is an SCP Euro product. And all SCP Euro products come with a lifetime warranty. If I blow these shocks, I get a new set of coils. Pretty much no questions asked. So, as far as I'm concerned, these are one of the very few lifetime warranty coils on the market when you buy them through FCP. And with my little discount code, I mean, you get a pretty penny off. So, I don't know. It's a good option for people on a budget that don't want to slam their coils on rice lands or that sort of thing. So, let's get these fuckers on the car. Beautiful. Caliper assembly. Out of it, there we go. The last things holding this whole assembly on are going to be the 3 bolts that hold the spring perch up inside the control arm and this little brake wear sensor. Ugh. Just clips on here. There we go. Oh, a few love taps with a hammer. Okay, so most of you are gonna need a spring compressor for this, but I have these lowering springs on this, so it's not going to matter for me. But right now you have to go and turn this bolt to get the strut top hat loose. Ah, there we go. Top hats, all this junk. Take the spring off. Good luck. Unthread that. There we go. This will just slide out. So, I have some handy dandy instructions right here. And this says to take 50 millimeters and then cut the entire strut assembly off. So I'll mark 50 millimeters. Do it. So here are how the BCs turned out. I'm very happy with them. Look at that welding. Some nice TIG beads on there. Those look great. They're ready for mounting. Alright, so got the coilover right here. We're ready to go on with it. I already have all the nuts removed from the top of the thing. It's all welded up thanks to Troy. So, lift it all the way up. Okay, find the safe point. I just installed these new sway bar end links. These just go on through the control arm on the 3 series and bolt up. It's not hugely difficult. Okay, now I'm just going to do the same on the rear. Not crazy tight. And I think it was enough for me to wiggle out this spring. There we go. That comparison now. With our old spring out, I can just, you have this soft little squishy thing here. I can just take this over this little coil spring bit, the adjustability section, and then I can take my spring and slide it over that, just like that. Now the only other thing we have to do for the rear is remove this strut completely. And it's off. Before I go and I put in the new rear coils, I got these strut tower reinforcement plates from Garagistic. They are a good company. I like them quite a bit. I've used them a couple times, like on little bits like this, and I've got some more episodes featuring their stuff coming soon. But these are a really good idea whenever you're doing any work on your E30 strut towers or E36 strut towers, because they have a tendency to tear out. So these are just these thin steel reinforcement plates that distribute the load. So it's rather than it just being on the area of where the bolts are and tearing through, now it's distributed more evenly and it has more surface area, so it makes it stronger. So I'm just going to throw some paint on these and then shove them in there.
I feel your presence, but I can't help but notice that you are missing where I need you most. I'm so cold inside, but I can't stop this fever.
Got my new nuts, and now I have my Garagistic support brackets. I just threw a quick paint. Just threw a quick bit of gold on there. You know how I am. These just slip over that. There we go. The new included hardware. Socket. Alright, so under the car here, you can see we've got this coilover, or the actual spring and adjustment in the spring perch there. We have the struts installed along with these. I didn't show you in the video, but I painted and installed these Garagistic, they're like tie downs. So if you're ever on like a flatbed towing or things like that, and they can put the tie downs on these, and then it makes towing a whole lot easier. These just bolt in to the same bolt that the bottom of the struts do. Pretty nice, not expensive, good little thing. And that's just like the braces, the strut tower reinforcement plates that I got. Just the same stuff, just throw them on with a bit of paint. Good stuff. Now we come to the point of adjusting the coilover's height. So BC Racing comes with, you get these spanners, and for this coilover specifically, you will undo this collar, and then the whole body on the top will turn. So you're going to want to, if you want the car to ride lower, you're going to turn it to be tightening into this collar, and if you want it to ride higher like I do, you tighten it this way. So I think I'm going to be riding somewhere around here. Now you don't want to, you can't go too high, because eventually you'll pull too much thread out of the body and you'll have an issue. I think it says somewhere in the instructions how much you can pull out. So all I'll do is, I've gotten it to that height, tighten it down, and then after it's been tightened down, I need some sort of tool to measure the height now. So let's say I like this height. This looks pretty good. I know I've gotten enough to keep my front tires from scrubbing anywhere. So I'll take my calipers, set it to 0 in millimeters, and then I'll measure from the small collar up here to the small collar down here. and I've got 88.25 millimeters. Alright, so now, if I'm happy with this, I'll go ahead and, just as a precaution, make sure it's tight. There we go. And now I'll replicate that height on the other side. So right here to here it needs to be 88.24 millimeters on the opposite side. So we've got 12 millimeters. It's pretty solid. Now I have to spin this one all the way up to meet the other one. So this one, from the top of the body to the other thing is 127 millimeters. Got my coil spring, totally adjustable. Probably gonna wanna have it adjust up a little bit. This is probably gonna be a little too low for me, but it's done. Now just repeat on the other side and you've done the rears. Nice and simple, actually. All right, so I just have to put the wheel back on. Take these nuts. All right, I'm happy with this ride height, so just gonna get to torquing. What's up, guys? End of another episode. I hope you enjoyed watching me put the coilovers on. It was a process. I'd never done it before, especially not welding spindles and things like that. So it was a good learning experience. I had fun with it. I hope you learned something and had fun with it. But overall, the quality on those things is really surprising for the price. I was impressed. I sat the whole car down and everything looks good. I've got it all evened out and leveled. Unfortunately, I don't have my wheels right now. I'm getting new sticky tires put on them. So that's coming up soon. That's gonna be a very exciting video. I'm glad I can get some good tires to put the power from this car to the road. That was a very important aspect in my mind because I'm only running a 245 in the rear, which is quite a lot, but if I'm pushing 300, 350 horsepower, I can break those loose real easy, so I wanted something good and sticky. That means that in combination with the car being up and jacked up all four corners to put an exhaust on means that I can't exactly do the showing of the coilover seated and drive it around and everything like that like I want to. So I've come up with the idea that I'll do another video which will just be like a reveal of the build almost. So you'll see it's sitting on its own weight with the coilovers on all four corners, all the wheels mounted and done, in the sun. I'll give it a good wash and we'll just get a good look at how it turned out from the whole thing. You'll see it driving, some rolling shots, and I'll still need to do some tuning from there, but I'm doing it slowly and surely. It's mostly I'm being very cautious as I've never done it before and I'm still learning the ins and out of the Megasquirt process and the tuning, and I don't want to ruin anything because I'm so close to being finished, so I'm taking my time. I know you guys are kind of like getting a little anxious, you haven't seen the car running and things like that. I feel the same way. I'm in the same shoes as you guys. But in other news, I hit a milestone very recently. I hit 10,000 subscribers, and I think that is huge. That is amazing to me that you guys, 10,000 of you guys, want to watch me do this to my car. And it hypes me up so much that you all get a kick out of this. So I wanted to do a little something for those of you. I guess if 10,000 people are interested in the build, you guys would want something else. So I'm actually wearing one right now, but I made these shirts. Now I'm gonna have them in a couple of colors. I made these a while ago, and I ordered a set for myself and Abby and things like that, and I've been wearing them in the sun, sweating in them, working in them a little bit, not too much to get them dirty, and washing them and making sure that they're good enough, because I was using spring tee and I never worked with them before, so I wanted to know that it was going to be a decent quality for you guys. But overall, I'm pretty happy. I'm going to have them in this blue color. This is like a heather gray, and then in white. The design is just a simple design. I made it myself. It says build, drive, brake, repeat, and it's a coilover, and then it has just the Euro Garage logo on there. I just wanted to keep it simple and graphic so everyone can enjoy it, and you could tell from a distance that someone was wearing you could tell what it is that someone was wearing this coilover, so they're like, you can sort of pick out people who are car people. And for all of you who really like the channel and want to support the channel, you can buy one of these. I'll have the link in the description. I just think they're cool. If nobody buys them, I'm not going to be upset. I have some, so I'm happy, and I give some to Abby, and I'll wear them to car shows, and you can spot me with it. But if you guys are interested, go ahead, grab one. All the money that, all the proceeds or the profits are just going to go back into this. I'm going to keep buying more parts, keep doing more episodes, do upgrades, like, I don't know, depending on how well it goes, maybe we'll do wide body or something crazy like that. Or tear it down, buy a new car. Who knows? I don't know where this channel is going, but 10,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much. I look forward to what the future holds and future builds. This build is sort of slowing down. I still have probably a dozen more videos to do on it, but you guys have already seen the climax, so to speak, of starting the car after building and working on it. So still got a whole bunch more videos. I'm not quitting anytime soon. I had a couple of people worried I was quitting, but you know what to do. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Peace, guys. Boom. Max out.